Good evening. After 2 difficult days for Labor on the campaign trail, it was the Liberals' turn today in Western Sydney. Malcolm Turnbull cancelled a meet and greet, and local candidate Fiona Scott said she had to run away, both feeling the heat over claims she abandoned Tony Abbott's leadership. Our political editor Mark Riley was there.
Okay.
An unforgettable campaign encounter with what's his name?
I'm doing a bit of conducting on the train, you see.
Bill Shorten has Bill's big bus. This is the Turnbull train.
I like meeting new people.
And mostly they do know who he is.
Can I do a selfie? Sure. There you go.
Where he's going could, though, determine his ultimate destination.
I'm getting off at Penrith, so I'll get off before you.
The marginal Western Sydney seat of Lindsay, held by Liberal Fiona Scott.
Thank you so much for coming out today.
It is a pleasure.
Rocketed to fame by Tony Abbott last campaign for having
sex appeal.
The Abbott forces now are refusing to help her. A slap in the face.
I think I love the willow tree.
Believing she betrayed him in last year's leadership battle.
Could you actually tell us which way you voted in September? Because it seems to be an issue for Mr Abbott supporters in this seat that you became a traitor by voting for Mr Turnbull.
I have never disclosed how I voted, and frankly, I never will.
Those party-room ballots are secret ballots, and they're secret for a reason.
And as things got prickly...
But for me, I hold my own moral code and I hold myself to those regards, and I'm not going to break what I think is a very important oath to vote.
Can I just...
Suddenly, it was over.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
The Prime Minister's advisers put their heads together and pulled the plug. After that disastrous press conference, the Prime Minister abruptly cancelled a trip to a local shopping centre, deciding it was time to move on. And Fiona Scott...
Our car's just here.
Sure.
We are going to have to run away, so it's nice to see you today.
You're running away from
No.
what? So you just have to run away.
Take me to the train station. I've got a train to catch.
With his campaign looking off the rails, Mr Turnbull's team said he simply ran out of time for the planned street walk. After 2 days of being sideswiped, suddenly campaigning for Bill Shorten became as easy as...
1, 2, 3.
And just to rub it in, he went on his own street walk.
Hello, there's a human. Hi, Bill Shorten, very nice to meet you.
A chance meeting with one Malcolm,
Nice to see you, Malcolm.
while the other Malcolm was trying to get back on track. Were you a train nut as a kid?
No, I've never been. No, not in the train spotting sense.
But he does know when he's been railroaded. Mark Riley, 7 News.
Now, when he cancelled that campaign stop at the local Westfield, the Prime Minister disappointed a fair few voters. Shoppers initially keen to hear what he had to say, although he had spoken earlier in Penrith to women in small business.
A Prime Minister should know it's not going to be a great day
Hello, little one.
when he can't even give away a birthday kiss.
Kids for a birthday for you.
Malcolm Turnbull's one public outing today, meeting Penrith businesswomen, safe Liberal voters, surely.
Didn't manage to charm the pants off you and convince you to swing that vote? Not yet?
No. I have to say no, he didn't.
Fiona Scott's bellwether seat of Lindsay is critical to Mr Turnbull's fortunes, won by every party that's won government since 1984. But voters here were unimpressed when he cancelled his promised meet and greet at Westfield Penrith.
But I think it's a disappointment that he'd made a commitment to turn up, and there are obviously a few people waiting for him.
That's a bummer. I had a few things to say.
Turnbull today, for not fronting, is a coward, right? And he's going to lose this election big time.
Mr Turnbull said he simply ran out of time. The voters say he'd better find some.
It's now a political truism that every federal election is won and lost in Western Sydney, and this will be no different. For Malcolm Turnbull, it will be a seat-by-seat battle of the marginals.
5 of the government's key marginal seats are in Western and southwestern Sydney, including Lindsay, held with a margin of just 3%. Those who met with him today are reserving judgment and would like to know the options.
So can we get Bill out here?
Yeah, we've got to
Let's get Bill out here.
Let's go live to our political editor, Mark Riley. Now, Mark, you were there this morning. How do you think Malcolm Turnbull handled himself today?
Well, Mark, campaigning isn't just about how you deliver the script, it's also about how you deal with the unexpected when it blindsides you. I thought Malcolm Turnbull did pretty well at that news conference, batting back those questions, but the decision then to up stumps and bail on the visit to the shopping centre was just dopey. All that did was to drag a big spotlight onto the controversy and magnify the embarrassment. I think next time Malcolm Turnbull might go with the political playbook, and it says when you're going through hell, just smile and keep right on going. Mark?
Another day, another chance tomorrow. Mark, thank you.